Throw it down, big man.
Welcome everybody back to the Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. I am your host, Greg Rufus. Thank you so much for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest with me, my best friend. We grew up with each other. It's been like since the eighth grade. I've been kicking it with this boy. It's my neighborhood. It's rare that you have a neighbor that's like your best friend, but here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, Mr. Kevin Covington. Kevin, thank you so much for joining me.
Man, no, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah,
I see your growth, man. I'm proud of you, man. I promise you I am.
appreciate that, man. So, like I was saying, man, we were neighbors. We grew up with each other, eighth grade. I got you at Austin P along with you and your brother. Uh, just talk about that. You graduated from college. Just talk about that accomplishment and what it means to you moving forward in your life.
Yeah, man, just growing up with you in the neighborhood, man. I remember when you first came. Uh, you was like just in the street. I don't know what you were doing. You just staring there. I just walk across the street, introduce myself, and we started playing basketball in the neighborhood, video game. We just became very close friends, man. My best friend for sure. And man, you kind of influenced me to go to Austin P. I was gonna go to a junior college to play basketball, and I think it was Shawnee Community College in Illinois. I was gonna go there and play basketball, and you just kept saying something about Austin P, man. And so I think I sent them my tapes and stuff like that, and it just went from there. And I was happy I made the right decision, man. Got to be with my best friend, and then I got to play college basketball, of course, at the highest level. And have fun with you. We had a lot of fun nights, of course, that we can't even speak on anymore, but we had a lot of fun nights. And then, just being the first person to graduate from college out of my family, out of my household, just was a huge accomplishment. I didn't realize how big it was till I did it, and it's just a huge accomplishment, man. But I got to do it and be with you while I did it. You got to see me grow as a boy to a man. When I got there, I was a boy. I still, I did boy childish things and stuff like that sometimes. But I graduated as a man, so I appreciate that. And I give you your flowers, man. I appreciate you for helping me during them times, man. Even when I ain't have a car, my boys picking me up, taking me to the grocery store, taking me places and things of that nature. So, man, I appreciate you, man.
Man, no doubt, no doubt. Like you said, we love basketball. That's like our first passion, basketball, football too. But like basketball, like we were on a team together. Shout out to Coach Stone. Shout out to the whole like we had some fun memories on a basketball team back then. Like just talk about what basketball has done for you as a man. Like what has it done to you to motivate you and just to help you grow in life?
Man, so I've been playing basketball since I was about 4 or 5. Coach Stone, man, I played with Coach Stone at a young age. I'm from Bethel Grove, so a lot of people don't know that. That's in the Orange Mound neighborhood in Orange Mound. So I grew up playing at Bethel LaBelle Community Center in Bethel Grove, and I just fell in love with it, man. I fell in love with it at a young age, man. Shout out to Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was one of my favorite players growing up as a kid. Never got to have cornrows, nothing like that, but I just enjoyed seeing him in attack mode and tattoos with the I don't give a what attitude. And so Allen Iverson was like a big person to me. Just seeing his growth and I just fell in love with the game, man. And I used to watch my dad at the neighborhood park in our neighborhood in Bethel Grove, and my dad used to kill dudes. Like he just scored like 5 of the 11 points, and my dad was a hooper, man. People don't know this. My dad was a hooper, left-handed. You couldn't guard him, man. Like he was a hooper. He might be out of state now, but he was a hooper back in the day. And man, I just fell in love with it, and they kept sports in my life, man. Coming from where we from, you know how it was where we grew up at. If you didn't play sports, man, it was a lot of trouble. They can come your way. So sports kind of taught me discipline. It led me straight for the most part. I feel, and that discipline is so big, and if you don't got discipline, it's hard, super hard to do anything in life at this age. So basketball was everything to me. That was my first girlfriend, my first heartbreak. That basketball was everything. Forget everything else. I was basketball, man. And man, I always tell people about the team we had when we played together or whatever, man. Hey, I used to tell people, man, we had this dude named Greg. For the people that don't know, the man was a rebounding machine. My boy Greg gonna have at least 10 to 12 rebounds for sure. 10 to 12 rebounds for sure. And he gonna make every layup. He open, he making his layups. He ain't missing a layup. And it's just so funny to think about how when we played together, bro. Like how efficient he was. Like you rarely miss layups, and you gonna get your money's worth in fouls. I got it. You boy, you foul hard. I ain't Greg gonna foul you. I ain't no N1 playing with Greg, man. So we played the Orange Mountain together. We moved to Orange Mountain Community Center together. We played there together, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, man. That was a good time. And Greg had and for people that don't know this on this platform, Greg had the Chris Bosh mid-range, mid post shot, automatic. He wasn't missing that little free throw 15-footer. He wasn't missing it. I promise you that.
Appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the shout out. I mean, we speaking of like growing up. Well, I'll say it because you said it in my wedding, but the infamous fight that I had with one of our friends. You want? I mean, you like I was going off you with basketball. You taught me so much, like how to stand up for myself. You know, I was in Texas. You know, I was very soft. I'm not gonna lie, I was very soft coming back here to Memphis. I mean, you have to have some backbone. You got to have some guts to like survive in Memphis because the strong mentality wise too. Like it was so a lot going on in Memphis, and without you and like your brother Courtney and my sister, like I would never survive. So I
Yeah.
mean, the toughness that you brought in me into my life, into moving forward, into who I am today, man. I really appreciate that from the bottom.
No, man. Love, man. Love. I'm happy I was there to do it with you, man, and show you and watch your growth, man. So you helped me grow. So I mean, I may have started off when you first moved to the neighborhood that you didn't know nobody, but when we got to college, man, you helped me a lot. So hey, it's just how God works, man. To be honest with you, so
Yes, he does. Amen. Amen. Well, like you said, we love basketball, so let's start talking about the NCAA tournament. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a kind of a boring like first weekend. And again, it kind of culminated. It kind of started off with Memphis Friday against Colorado State. You just coming off a cold. Like I feel like the Tigers were playing like they had a cold as a group. Like like it was just so they were doing a lot of stuff. I know they didn't have Tyrese Hunter. I know they didn't have Harris, the backup point guard. You still got PJ Haggard. You still got Dan Danger. Like the stars, the players have to they have to play, and they're
yeah,
not. They didn't play at all. Like it
yeah,
can't be on Coach Penny Hardaway. It
yeah,
cannot be. I don't want to hear any slander about Coach Hardaway. Like this is
right,
all the players, 100%
yeah,
the players. Like
yeah.
what do the Tigers need to do to like get some toughness in them? Like they don't have that fight in them. Like what do you think they need to do?
I think. I mean, being playing D1 and Austin P and stuff, seeing like when a player go down, one of your top players go down, like Hunter did for Memphis. I think you don't realize you missed them until they're gone. His leadership, his timely buckets, um, you just don't. You can't. It's hard to replace that. Like, and I always tell people, like, yeah, a 6 man, a 7 man, an 8 man can come in and give you sparks in different games, but when you in that tourney, and it's on a neutral site, man, hey, it's hard to get your bench guys to play well. I hate to say that. Your bench guys may play well at home in the FedEx Forum, but when we get to a neutral site, yeah, man, you can't ask your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 man to come in and replace what Tyrese Hunter was doing. That's number one. And then again, man, like yeah, I can't blame Penny for that. It's on us as a player, as a former player. Like it's on us. Like you got to get out there, no matter who's on the court, and play your hardest. I mean, I just think they had too many turnovers, too many lapses on defense. Like you got the one guy, Cayenne or Casey Evans,
Yeah, yeah.
man, had a career high in threes. I'm like, man, when are we go? We got to stop switching on him. We got to go over the screen. They set a screen, go over the screen, like go through a screen. I already fouled the screener before you let him get that shot off. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it was just they just missed their leader, man. Like honestly, like PJ is good, phenomenal.
But he was in a
But
funk.
ask him,
He was in
I
a
think we put
funk.
too much on him that last game. I think we put way too much on him. I think he was trying to play point guard, He's a natural two guard. And I just think we put too much pressure on him and just had one of his nights, man. And then teams gonna study you. They gonna study it. One single elimination game. I'm studying their best player. We're gonna make it tough on him tonight. So that's I'm still sick, man. They put me. I was getting well. I'm back sick again, man.
I mean, it's like I was telling you before this. It's like when you're in love with somebody and they just don't like you have to start over because like they don't give you that full commitment. Like the Memphis Tigers are not giving me full commitment. Like I'm a side chick. Like I'm on the side. Like they're not like like we're gonna have to do this all over again next year, Kevin. Like we gotta have a new team. He's gonna go to the transfer portal, get some brand new guys that we don't know nothing about, and we get too excited because we're in a whack conference. Our conference is whack. Like we need to move out of the American Conference, go to the Big 12, something. Like we just can't. The American is just not. It's not good. We're gonna dominate. We're gonna do the same thing next year. Be number one seed in the conference. Go to the NCAA tournament and lose again. Like I mean, enough is enough. Like we need some. Penny Hardaway need to go to New York, Chicago, LA. I don't care where it takes. Like get some toughness. Like NCAA is about the stars. The stars make the coaches too. Now the coaches can be the stars too. I get all that, but the NCAA tournament is about the stars. Like you got to show in and show out. And PJ Haggerty was like 0 for 14 shooting threes. Like he finally made one, but it's like, come on, PJ. Like
he just had too much on him, man. Like I said, he's not like he's like Hunter takes the ball handling pressure off him and setting up the offense. Hunter was the point guard, the leader, man, and PJ had to do all that, man. It was just too much, man. Honestly, like he ain't played point guard all year. For him to have to play point guard in a win or go home situation, I'm not mad.
On this team. I thought this team was gonna go deep in the tournament. Like maybe Sweet 16 against Florida and probably lose. That's a great year. Now I'm thinking about this is not a good year. Like one and done in the tournament, like 5 seed. They haven't been a 5 seed since I think 2009. Like 2008, 2009. So
let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this: How many coaches on a Division I level would pray to be what was 29-5?
A lot of them, but it's a wasted year now because you're one and done. Give me at least one tournament win. One win, okay. I'm like, all right, this is a good year.
I respect
we can move off of this. We can go off of this, like move and move in ladders, like moving chains. One and done after a big Mountain West that was weak the entire year against some folks. Their best player didn't even kill us, Kevin. Like it was some rando dudes that just beat us. Like
man, what pissed me off when they said that was that man career high. I was like, in 3, like what? Who is he? His career high, and he played a whole 40 games.
The whole game, like 38 minutes. Yeah, 38, 39 minutes. Yeah.
Man, bro, I'm sick about that, man.
Looking like Patrick Mahomes' half brother. Like we lose it to we lose it to I'm just gonna keep we lose the light skinned brothers, man. We ain't lose it to like us, black on black, light skinned like the Simpsons looking folks. Like, I mean, come on, like what are we doing? This ain't Memphis basketball. What are we doing? And
man, I was so mad, bro. Like I was just like, I just can't believe this is happening, man. Like,
hell, but the large looking folks, bro.
Hey, he like the dude for Atlanta Hawks.
Johnson, Jalen Johnson,
Daniels.
Oh yeah, Tyson, Daniels, yeah.
That's what he look like. He was hooping though. I said, man, this man can't miss. I was sick, man. I was sick to my stomach, bro. Man, that just ruined my whole Friday. I had the woosah when Carter got in the car, picked him up from school. I was like, man, don't say nothing to me.
Did you feel even worse when you saw Arkansas in the Sweet 16? How like that's the X. You know, you keep talking about, man, I don't want my X to make it. Arkansas in the Sweet 16. Like,
listen, for the record, I'm still a John Calipari fan. I don't care nobody say. I think I how he did it, I guess. Whatever. But I'm a John Calipari fan, and I was so sick yesterday. He beat my favorite coach. My favorite coach is Rick Pitino. And he, Rick Pitino did a great job at St. John's this year, and he beat St. John's yesterday. So
you had St. John's winning the whole thing in our tournament.
I had St. John's win the whole thing because I've been watching him all year, and I'm just a big Rick Pitino fan. Like he's forever gonna be my favorite college coach, and the way he don't get as many 5-star players, 4-star players, but them guys be winning. They play hard for that man. I don't know what he be. What you call him? What you call Rick
The
Pitino that one time?
Godfather. The Godfather.
Hey, God,
Tony
hey
Montana. Tony
man,
Montana.
he be having them folk playing hard, man. He don't care who on the court. You gonna play hard when you play
Did
Rick
you
Pitino.
see like his star player was struggling all game and he didn't even put him back in the final 2 minutes? Like he was 3 for 17, and he said
Hey
after the
man,
game, it's like, man, you saw his stats. Like I'm not putting him back in the game. That's
hey
old school
man,
coaching.
old school coach.
Like
He
you're
don't care
struggling,
about
I'm
that.
not putting you back in. I know you're the player of the year and all, but
Hey,
like
he don't care about no NIL. He don't care about none of that. Hey, I coach to win. You hear me? Not to. Hey, it ain't about who make the most money, and I respect it.
mm-hmm.
It ain't about the money.
One of the few good games yesterday was the Arkansas St. John's game. Everything else, including today, like Duke dominated against Baylor.
Yeah,
The Florida UConn
that
game
was
was
a good
pretty
game.
good.
That was a good game.
That was
Yeah,
a good game. UConn is out. Shot bye bye Dan Hurley. Like I'm so sick of Dan Hurley, bro.
man,
Like I'm so sick of this
too
guy.
arrogant. He too arrogant.
He's too arrogant. He makes it about him. It's never about the players around him. It's him. I know you're the back to back champions, but man, you need to calm down. Like
Too
take
arrogant.
it a slow down. Like
Yeah,
he
bye
makes it
bye.
about himself too much. So they out.
Yeah.
Kentucky's playing Illinois right now. I think Michigan State plays later. Colorado State we just mentioned they play Maryland. I got Duke winning the whole thing. Do you
Really?
now that St. John's is out? Who do you think is the favorites now to win the championship now?
Man, Duke is tough, man. They deep too. They tough. And they big. They big, man. Like,
Cooper Flag.
man, they big, bro. That's a big front line, bro. So, but I'm gonna stay on Duke for a second. Cool Flag not even my favorite player, man. I like the light skinned cat, man.
Proctor.
I like him.
Tyrese Proctor.
I
Yeah.
like him, man.
They had
He
8 threes tonight.
man a baller, bro. That's like he's my favorite player on Duke, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
I say Duke, but man, Florida, man. Like I like Florida, bro. Like I like them, bro. They tough, man. Transfers, they look older. Like I'm a ride with Florida, man. I'm gonna go Florida.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice either. I mean, a lot of people think Houston. I had Houston last year. What's crazy is we was at the like the 32 game. We was at the tournament games last year,
They
and that was
almost lost.
good. That was some great basketball. I mean,
Man,
great basketball. You got a
both
little bit of
games.
that today, but man,
Both games was good last year we went.
mm-hmm. I
Both
mean,
games.
I wish they come. When they come back to Memphis, we definitely got to go back to a
Man,
couple games in Memphis, like Sweet 16, Elite Eight. We definitely
sure.
got to do that. But I think Duke, like you said, I think Florida. That's a good choice as well. Houston, they're gonna say Houston.
Yep.
Arkansas, can they pull off another upset? We'll see. But
Hey, Houston defense, man. Hey, Coach Sampson, man, he get them boys play so man, them folks play hard, man. Like
yeah,
they play hard, bro. Like
yeah,
I can't like they run through a wall for that man. I really believe that.
right.
Like them boys
So,
play hard.
so
Well, I like that little guard they got too, man.
mm-hmm.
I think he hit like the first 10.
For Houston,
Yeah,
right?
he
Right.
hit like the first 10 points or something yesterday. I was like, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he only like this tall, it look like, but
Yeah.
he a baller though.
Yeah, we'll see though. I mean, it should be some good games coming up. Like closing out to get to the Sweet 16 next
Yep.
weekend, Elite Eight, Final Four. Should be some really good games. Let's talk about the NBA right quick. The Luka Doncic Anthony Davis trade. When that first happened, you was like, man, why they trade Anthony Davis, man? That was like a glue please. We were supposed to go to the championship. This supposed to be bronze last chip, blah blah blah. You look at it now, the Lakers are they were number 2 until yesterday. That was
Because
yesterday
the
against
Bucks
the
get off
Suns.
us last night.
Kobe White was balling last night.
We must was out last night or something. Or yesterday
Bron
before.
came back. I mean, that was a net. It's a loss is a loss, but man, that
That'll
was
never happen again.
146 points to Bulls. I don't think they play that could do that in 2K, let alone like
Yeah, that'll never happen again. That was one of them games when boy Bron trying to feel his way back in.
Rui
And then
didn't play that much.
you see your boy Josh Giddey.
You notice he almost had a quadruple double. He didn't
I
go
just
above.
man,
Hey, somebody said this on Twitter. He didn't go above 18 with none of his stats. No points, no rebounds. He didn't go above 18.
hey man, hey man, hey, hey. Yeah, I seen that too. I like, yeah, they wild for that one. But hey,
Yeah, the
hey,
Bulls. They
hey,
lost to the Bulls. Yeah.
yep.
Um, but they're like in the third. They're like fourth seed right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's the temperature like for the Lakers? I mean, they got Luca now. They got their guy, superstar of the future in the Lakers. Like,
Yeah.
can the Lakers actually win the championship? Are they a threat for the NBA
Um,
championship?
I think they can win it this year. Like because how I look at it, I look at it like this. Like, man, you got 40-year-old LeBron. Take the pressure off LeBron. He ain't got to handle the ball. He ain't got to initiate, get everybody shots no more. He got a 25-year-old or 26-year-old that can do that now. All I gotta do is run the floor, set picks, post up now, catch and shoot threes, and I can reserve my energy to the fourth quarter. Then I can take over and have 13 in the fourth, 14 in the fourth when you guys need me most. You know what I'm saying? So I like the trade now. I was like, damn, Anthony Davis, man. I kind of like AD. You know, like people call him soft or whatever, but he was my guy. But man, Luka, man, that's a bad dude, bro. Like I,
The
he
Mavericks.
moving at his own pace,
What
man.
was the Mavericks thinking though? Like, what were they thinking?
That's you from there, so I don't know.
I just
You
think
from
because and then Nico Harrison is gonna probably get fired. I'm gonna go on record, so he might get fired this year. Like it's just you can't just trade away your best player for defense. Oh, we just got to do better defense. I get all that, but man, he's 26 years old. Like he just led you to the NBA Finals. Like I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. Like what are they doing down in Dallas? Like Mark Cuban is on record as saying, if I had to choose between my wife and Luca, I'm choosing Luca. Like there's no like I mean I'm
hey,
just gonna keep it real. Like I'm choosing Luca. Like
I think ego. I think a lot of stuff got in the way of that man. I think he wasn't moving at the way they wanted him to move. And, that's a lot of people are like that in the world. Like if you don't move to the beat of their drum, they get mad, or then they say you an outliner, or you doing this, you doing that. Like so, I think Luka was moving at the beat of his own drum, and yeah, his defense is not the best, but you can't you can't doubt. I don't give a care. He's smoking hookah, drinking beer, tequila every night.
mm-hmm.
If that man gave me a triple double and we winning, hey man, it is what it is. Do you like? Hey, you want? I'll bring another bitch to the bench if you gonna do that. Like, you
He
know
could
what I'm
smoke
saying?
cigarettes. He could smoke cigarettes from half court. I don't care. Like front full court. I don't care.
This
Like
man give me a triple double and we winning.
right.
Man, come on, man. And so that's why I said the Lakers so scary, man. I ain't worried about. Listen, I don't fear Denver no more. Denver ain't got a bench no more. I think Denver was killing us because they role players and their bench was killing us in the previous series.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, man, people say you supposed to fear OKC. Man, I don't fear OKC, and the reason
Why
is,
is that? Why
and
is
the
that?
reason, and the reason is, man, you got a dude that's been doing this for 2 decades, bro. Man, that game gonna slow down them playoffs, bro. Them fouls ain't finna be getting called foul. All that flopping, man. I just think Luca will cancel Shea out,
Mm-hmm.
but who's gonna cancel LeBron out? I don't. Jaden Williams he's good, he's cool, but he's not no LeBron. At 40, he's not no LeBron. And so, or okay, you can use Check Holmgren,
Check.
check
Yeah.
or whatever, check and LeBron. But we got another option now. We got Austin Reeves now. So when I look at those things, man, I just think like I'm gonna take the veterans. I'm gonna take somebody that's been there before, that's done it before. Luka's been there, obviously last year, carried it down to there. LeBron's been there his whole career. So I'm gonna take the Lakers. And I just think Coach JJ Redick is a better coach. I think he is sick. When he say he was,
Yeah, that's a hot. That's not really a hot take that he's better than Darvin Ham. That's not a hot take at all. Darvin Ham is not a good coach. He's just not. Like he's just. You could just tell Anthony Davis called him out last year. They last plays like they don't draw up like JJ is X's and O's. He's a former player. He knows what he's saying and doing. So that part was just right for him. Like I get OKC is just young and vibrant. Like the call, like it goes back to the calls. Are they gonna get the calls like they get in the regular season? Because SGA
No,
leads the NBA and going to the free throw line.
not
Like
gonna happen, bro.
he flops, he does all that. He got Coach JB Bickerstaff pissed off a couple Saturdays ago
I
talking
seen
about
that. I seen that. He was hot, wasn't he? He was hot, wasn't he?
he was hot, boy. He
Straight
was
up.
like
He
Temptations,
played.
like our favorite movie, Temptations. David Ruffin.
Hey, man. For
He was going,
once in my life.
ain't no temptation, I know David Ruffin.
Hey, hey, man. Hey, it was on the other day. I know we got off topic. Man, it was on the other day. I started to call you, man. When Paul was at the Thanksgiving dinner, hey, for once I can see. My boy drunk, wasn't he? Hey, I said, damn, he on that tequila, ain't he?
Sweating and everything.
Hey, he still sounded good. If you ask me, he sounded good. My boy just, hey, my bad, my bad. But man, I just, man, like I'm trying to think about the West, man.
I still
I
think
just think,
Boston is the team. I think Boston is going to repeat though.
and I'm afraid of Boston. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. But we ain't got to worry about it. We'll see them in the finals type stuff. But the only reason I'm afraid of Boston, man, is they match up well with us, bro. Like they got young, athletic wings, Tatum, Brown. They still got
Pritchard,
Holiday,
Pritchard comes off
Christian
the bench.
come out the bench. They got White. They got a veteran Al Horford. They got
Kristoff.
what's the pony what's his name?
Did
The
you say
Yeah, him.
Kristoff? You said
Yep,
Porzingis? Did you
yep,
mention
him.
Kristoff?
They got him. So man, they deep, bro. They deep. And
What about Cleveland though? Cleveland's lost 4 games in a row.
not worried about Cleveland, man.
You know, I mean,
I don't believe in Cleveland. I don't believe in Cleveland.
you don't.
I just think they got off to such a hot start, man, um, and they when you go 15-0 or 16-0 right off the bat, like everybody else still what 8-8, 8-7, 8. You know what I'm saying? So they just got off such a hard. I think I pray it's them in Boston in the Eastern Finals. Then I hope it's the Lakers and OKC in the Western Finals, man. And we'll just see, man. I just don't believe in
What about
Cleveland.
Memphis now? We are
Oh
you
man, I don't believe in Memphis. Man.
well
And I
you
love
kind
and
of
I love and I love John Morant, bro. And like I think he's my favorite point guard in the NBA. But they just I don't know, man. They missing something, man. I don't know what it is, bro. They missing something, man. Desmond Baines is great. What he do? JJ is great. But man, they missing like another superstar that's gonna get them superstar calls, if you say. Like LeBron gonna get superstar calls, Luke gonna get superstar calls. You see what I'm saying? So
SGA,
SGA,
Joker,
Steph
Joker,
Curry, Jimmy Butler,
Joker.
Jokic,
Yeah.
like all these Edwards, like they got legit superstars that gonna get calls, and Memphis only has one legit superstar that can get a call. And then I just think that it comes down to that with Memphis. Like they missing like just that one more superstar. But hell, it's hard to get a superstar to live in Memphis.
Do you believe in the Houston Rockets? They've won 9 in a row.
No.
That's the one. That's the
They
team.
young, they young though, and they up and down and stuff. But I mean they gotta get
Slow the game down, see how it is, type of thing.
yeah, man. It's just one of those things in the playoffs, man. You gotta think about it, man. Like playing somebody basically 7 for 7 games, best out of 7.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like that's hard, bro. You gotta think about these people still are human. People still got stuff going on in real life before they get to work. Like so that factors in. You gotta travel, you get like hotels. You're like, man, it's hard to get a young team. You gotta lock in and beat somebody in 4 games, bro. That's hard.
That's going to be an explosive. So the playoffs started today. The 1-8 matchup would be OKC and I think Minnesota. No, not Minnesota.
What was hold on? Who's the last 4 though? Is it Minnesota,
Minnesota's a 7.
Sacramento?
Yeah, Sacramento's the 10. Phoenix is 9. 8 is I forgot who is 8. 7 is Minnesota. Who is 8?
It ain't Golden State. It's no.
No. Golden State 6.
It ain't San Antonio.
No, San Antonio is out of it. They're out. But I'm trying to think who's that AC. I should have probably said.
Okay, I look it up.
But the playoff start. I think the matchup would be one would be Houston, Minnesota. That would be like a
That'd be a good game. That'd be a good series right there for sure.
And I would honestly, I would take Minnesota because Anthony Edwards is like that guy. I mean, he's the guy that you're gonna. He's that guy. Well, okay, I take that back. So 1-8 would be OKC, Minnesota.
Okay.
2-7 would be Houston and the LA Clippers.
Ooh, the Clippers.
The Clippers.
Yeah. Houston going home. Houston going home.
If it's the Clippers.
Longest bad knees playing.
What you call now? Here we go with Kawhi Leonard. What do you call Kawhi Leonard? He's the ski. He don't need no ski mask, huh? Just stealing money at the NBA.
My boy, Pooh Shiesty himself. I want to put that Pooh Shiesty mask on.
Don't do my guy like that, man.
My boy get paid. Hey, he get that check though. I don't know where his injuries be coming from. I be like, this dude hurt, man. Hey, where did he get hurt? He got hurt. Hey, he got hurt on getting on the plane, didn't he?
Getting in his car.
Hey, that man slipped and fell at home, didn't he?
He won that championship, man. It's just happened right since then, man.
My boy, hey, Pooh Shiesty without the mask. I'm like, hey, man, what you? Man was killing Phoenix that 1 year. Folks said he out for the rest of the playoffs the next game. I was like, where did he get hurt? Like, so
if Kawhi bad knees is playing, you would take
that'd be Houston.
Clippers over Houston.
He gonna guard the young fella Green.
You're right.
Gonna slow him down a little bit. And so bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, man, Kawhi is bro, when he's playing, man, dude, it might not look the best in the handles, but he gets to his spot.
The fundamentals of him.
Man, dude is cold, bro. Like, I always respect. I have a great deal of respect for Kawhi, man. When he played, man, he one of the best. And I like Tyronn Lue, man. So, boy, Houston better not pray. They better pray the Clippers ain't in that 7th spot if they remain in that 2 spot. And then who else? Who's 3?
Denver, Golden State, 3-6 matchup.
Ooh, man.
Do you believe in Golden State? You think it's just one of those? They've been hot.
Hear me out. Denver. Who you got? You gonna have Looney guarding Jokic, right?
He's supposed to be, yeah.
And then, but who? Jamal Murray? Who is gonna guard? Butler, Jimmy Butler, or Curry?
Probably Curry. Probably have to switch. You're probably Curry. I'll say Curry.
Because you got Christian Brown. Christian Brown gonna have to guard one of them too.
Jimmy Butler, or switch up on probably Butler and Curry, and no Paz. What's the boy Paz?
Because you can't put Michael Porter Jr. on neither one of them. He don't play good defense. So
he's shooting though. If he's on.
When he's on though, but when he's off, he's off. And then what? And then now you become like yes, and it's like you're not making shots and you can't play defense. It's like hey now, come sit down. But so that'll be 3-7. Then it'll be
4-5. I think this will be the most exciting matchup.
Oh yeah, Memphis Lakers. Yeah.
Ooh, I think this is the matchup.
Like, we don't like each other either, so it'll be cool.
And I like that Ja finally admitted what I've been saying. Like, he don't like the Lakers. Like, I'm glad he said it. Like,
yeah, we be kicking their ass in the playoffs.
Well, he said it, so I mean, he didn't sugarcoat it. It's going 7 games. I could just automatically.
No, bro, listen.
It's going 7. Like,
Bill, what Shannon say? Bill Street. What do you say?
OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5.
Bill Street, 201 Popular, Rendezvous, Lakers in 5. Hey.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I remember we went to the playoff game 2 years ago, man.
Hey, so this is what we're gonna do. If it stay the same and they end up matching up, we're gonna go to a playoff game.
We got to.
We're gonna go to a playoff game, man. Well, it'll probably be like game 3, game 4, because the Lakers probably.
Yeah, the Lakers will be if they right now. Lakers be the 4 seed, Memphis will be the 5 seed. But if they switch, Memphis will have the home court advantage. And I think they kind of need to get it because On the road, I don't trust the Grizzlies on the road. I
Man,
don't.
Lakers, and last night they got blown out, but by Chicago. But
The Grizzlies have lost
Lakers,
3 in a row. They lost to Seattle, Sacramento, Portland. They play Utah Tuesday. Like, come on. Like,
the Grizzlies, right?
yeah, they've lost 3 in a row. They lost the Clippers Friday.
John Morant been playing, right?
No, he's been hurt. John Morant's hurt.
That's why.
He's inconsistent. Ja is so inconsistent. There is a rumor going on. There a trade John Morant for Trae Young. Would you do
Heck,
that?
heck no. You know how I feel like
You don't even want to think about that type of trade. You could think about that. Trae Young is must see TV. Like I don't care what. Get him out of Atlanta, please. Get him out of Atlanta. Like
I'm one of those guys that believe in. I'm always like, if you're gonna be small, you gotta be powerful, quick. You gotta be able to dunk. Like Trae Young's too small, man. John Morant, like he ain't the biggest, but he's explosive. So I'm not a big. I like Trae Young, but I'm just not a. I wouldn't do that trade. If Memphis do that trade, they might well sell the team to Nashville.
I got it. And we're also skipping out Sacramento, Phoenix. So let's say OKC plays Phoenix. Well, I'm not gonna say maybe Sacramento, but if OKC Phoenix first round, that could be interesting. Kevin Durant, Devin Book, it could be interesting. Now, I'm not gonna say they get swept, but a competitive 5 games probably tire out OKC, and then like you said, Lakers get the 4th seed. They play them in the next round. You can probably catch them. I mean, it might be like.
And Phoenix not even that good, but at the end of the day, bro, you still got 3 all-stars, bro, on your team, bro. Mm-hmm. And imagine if they get hot in the playoffs. They make the okay. Let's say they win the play-in, and they end up losing the second play-in game, getting the 8th spot. They play OKC, bro. Mm-hmm. Bro, I wouldn't. If I was OKC, I wouldn't sleep at night because you still got Kevin Durant coming back. Kevin Durant coming back home, bro.
Yeah, so Phoenix would have to play Minnesota though, and I'm sorry, like there's no way I see like Phoenix.
That's what I'm saying. But listen, they played the play-in. Mm-hmm. Phoenix loses to Minnesota. All right,
it'd be Sacramento. It'd be 10-9 matchup. It'd be Phoenix Sacramento. That's 9 and 10. So loser is out. Loser leaves, and I'll take Phoenix. I think Sacramento doesn't. No. So it'll be the 8 matchup. Whoever loses the Clippers and Minnesota game. Now Phoenix plays the Clippers or they play Minnesota, they'll get the AC. Winner gets the AC.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope if I'm Phoenix, avoid Minnesota. If I get to the Clippers, maybe I got a shot there, you know.
Yep.
If they play Minnesota, if it's Minnesota OKC, boy, that's star studding right there, boy. That's a.
Right. If I'm OKC, I don't want to see. I don't want to see
Phoenix or Minnesota.
Man, I wouldn't even want to see the Clippers, bro, with a healthy Kawhi Leonard, bro. Like, that's scary, bro. Like, that man a robot, bro. Like, that's why he be malfunctioning, having malfunctions. I like Kawhi though, man. And Tyronn Lue, man, he been there before. He won it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can get real, man. OKC ain't safe, man. They can throw all these stats out the window, man. The playoffs is different, man. Like Big Perk and all they'll be saying, man, listen, man, you got to beat somebody 4 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who.
It's about matchups.
Exactly, it's about matchups. And Phoenix ain't playing like they ain't good, but man, you got Durant. Man, Durant can drop 40 at any point. Booking can drop 40 at any point. Bill can still give you 20 at any point. Now, if they do that. What they had one of them 240 points and Bill throw in 20, brother? Hey, that's 100 points right there, bro.
Yeah, I see you. But quickly in the East, I'm just gonna be honest. Cleveland, Orlando, that should be a sweep. I'm not even.
Nah, man. Orlando get two of them things.
I don't know.
I'll bet. Hey, we'll bet that. We're gonna bet that. Orlando. Pablo, I believe in Pablo. We get 2 of them things.
They don't have no shooters though outside of Pablo. Like Wagner, him and Vance Wagner. That's it.
Me and Fran, hey,
that's
we get 2 of them things, man. We getting 2 on. We going back to Cleveland 2-2.
Man, We'll bet. We'll bet. We'll make a friendly bet. Boston, Atlanta, that's a sweep.
That's a sweep. That's a sweep.
The Knicks in Detroit. Detroit Pistons, man.
I got Detroit.
Over New York? Oh. That's interesting. Like,
look, that's the black horse, dark horse, whatever you want to call it. I got Detroit, man. The boys playing tough, man. Look, man, it's about matchups, bro. And man, what's got to get back and shake some of that rust off, man. Jalen Brunson, man. Ankle injuries ain't no joke, bro. And
Towns, though, who's guard Cat? Isaiah Stewart?
Like, oh, Big Durham, Memphis on Big Durham. Yeah, we own that. We sitting on that.
Yeah, but Cat, man.
Big Durham, man. You see how big he is, man? Bulked up. We ain't going for that. And then you gonna have crazy man. Isaiah Stewart come in. Hey, flick and foul him. One good time. Cat ain't coming back to the lane. He's shooting threes once again.
Man. And then 4-5, Indiana, Milwaukee.
Ooh.
I think Milwaukee. I'm not buying Indiana. They're too wishy-washy. Like,
it's hard to win. It's hard to win. And
Dame and Giannis take over the game. This is when the veterans got to take over. And you got Dame and Giannis. Like, I'm just saying.
That game they played a couple weeks ago when they beat them. Indiana beat them, but that was a good game.
Tyrese hit that 4-point. That was crazy. That was crazy. Like,
so all right. So you got the matchup. Here we go again. You got Dame, Tyrese. They'll kind of cancel out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Giannis and
Miles Turner.
No, Giannis and what's my boy? Siakam.
Or Miles Turner. Well, Miles Turner, is he out? No, is he injured? Well,
no, he just got in a fight or something, didn't
he? Yeah. So Siakam. You're right.
It's about matchups, man. So I think I don't know.
That might go 7. That's going 7 games too.
And I don't trust Doc Rivers. He ain't living right.
Mm-hmm. Man, it should be an interesting playoffs, man. We definitely got to talk about it. And go to the Memphis group. Whoever Memphis plays the first round. If it's Denver or if it's LA, but I'm cheering for LA. I want LA Lakers, Memphis Grizzlies. Like, that's must see TV. Like, I mean, we got to go to that game, man. Me and you both got to go to that game. That's gonna be interesting. Well, as we close out this wonderful episode, talk about what business you got coming up. If everybody doesn't know about your drink company, you're booming. Business is booming. But talk about stuff you got coming up.
Man, so I got a mobile bartending business, KC Sip and Go. Had about 5 years now, man. It's going great. I do a lot of weddings, private parties. I'm losing my voice, so I'm getting over this cold.
You
good. So yeah, man. So it's been going great, man. I got a cleaning business, dust-free cleaning. Mm-hmm. Been doing that for like 2 years now. It's still going great. I'm looking to get into the vending machine business. I'm looking to buy a couple of vending machines and try to put them in, beauty suites and hopefully hospitals one day, airports one day, and go from there, man. I'm just trying to grow, continue to grow as a businessman, a father, and just do why I'm here, try to leave generational wealth for my kids. So that's why I do it more than anything.
Mm-hmm. I got you, man. But y'all check out my boy, his business, Sip and Go. Y'all check it out, Nashville or Memphis, whenever he's in by. Check out your Facebook account. You should send me all the link to your Facebook about the Sip and Go Instagram. I'll put it on the subscription down on the my YouTube podcast channel below. But you guys, that will do it for another wonderful episode. You guys, I'd like to thank my special guest, my brother from another mother, Kevin Covington. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful episode, you guys. Please subscribe to my podcast, GR Production, at Throw It Down Big Fella Podcast. Thank you so much again for all the love and support, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.
Yeah, we out.
Throw it down, big man.